Good Saturday morning to you. This weather video is driven by 802cars.com, representing 802 Toyota, Twin City Subaru, and 802 Honda. They're all located off of exit 7 on Interstate 89. Incoming precipitation. This is our storm that's going to be moving in. It looks like mostly arrival times now, about midnight or so. That's pushed back about a good 3, 4, 5 hours. And then it will continue to spread through the overnight period, and then reaching the Canadian border, it looks like pre-dawn hours. And precipitation will change eventually from wet snow to sleet to rain and freezing rain pockets along the western side of Vermont. Probably not so much in the Champlain Valley. Temperatures will already be above 32 degrees. It's the eastern sections of Vermont, and namely the southern parts of Vermont. These areas are heavily snow-loaded, with still snow holding on with the trees and so forth. And this rain will add additional weight, so this is problematic for power utilities. First of all, here's the European model with the bigger picture. And this is by 1 o'clock in the morning, so roughly the precipitation will have moved in. It is falling in the form of a mix or some freezing rain pockets, a little bit of wet snow. The next 6-hour panel there you can see is 12Z. That's 7 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. And you can see where rain is really primarily west of the spine of the Green Mountains. A little bit of wind issues as well right along the western slopes, but these look to be fairly high up and very marginal. The rain on top of the wet snow loading areas will be the main event here. And of course this will be a travel nightmare. Notice that the Connecticut River Valley looks okay. It's mainly the higher terrain above 800 feet approximately in points west to the spine of the Green Mountains to be most affected. And the good news is that once we hit 1 o'clock in the morning, during that 6-hour period there, we transition from here, and you can see that temperatures also warm up. Let's take a look at temperatures and concentrate only on those. We'll start out with 7 a.m. in the morning. Well, let's go back to 1 o'clock in the morning overnight. You can see that temperatures are sub-freezing, the purple colors here, and the individual stations showing up. Then at 7 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, you can see we've made some rises along the western side of the Green Mountains, namely in the Champlain Valley, not everywhere. Still 31 degrees at 7 o'clock in the morning at Rutland, take note. But Connecticut River Valley locations also seeing a little bit of a rise in southern parts of Vermont. And then that pushes in. This is 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And just carrying that a little bit further, you can see 43 degrees in Rutland, 40s, still in the mid-30s to upper 30s east of the Greens. And then carrying that over into Sunday night and into Monday, we should have had some successful unloading at that point in time. This is the SPC HREF model, so here's where we are approximately, and you can see the incoming precipitation working its way north as the precipitation shield encounters colder air at surface, and it forces some freezing rain. This is approximately 04Z, 05Z, so we're talking here about midnight. 6Z, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 a.m., and finally 7 a.m. You can see that wet snow combination, sleet and freezing rain, mostly rain across the valleys. And this is the HRRR experimental model. You can see that the advancing precipitation shield works on in, and this is about 9 o'clock at night. That's 10, 11, that's midnight. Some snow develops, rain mostly west of the spine of the Green Mountains. Wet snow will start to change over and transition to sleet and freezing rain. This is 5 in the morning. That's 6, 7, 8. And finally we're looking at all rain and beginning to taper off to more showery conditions. And just carrying that through. This is 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday, and precipitation begins to taper off. Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights. Thanks for watching.